Welcome, Pisces. Thank you for tuning in to your horoscope for November 30th, 2025, on your channel, Zodiac Attraction. Discover what the future holds for you in terms of finances, lucky numbers, love, health, work, family, compatibility, and favorite color. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on daily updates. Get ready to explore your destiny. Let's get started. Right now, Pisces, you're standing on the edge of a powerful shift, one where your heart's truest desires are calling you forward like a lighthouse on the horizon. The energy surrounding you is rich with potential, asking you to walk with boldness toward what you dream of most. Whether it's abundance in love, financial wealth, or both, your current power lies in imagination. It's not just fantasy, it's the blueprint of your future. The moment you allow yourself to feel the life you want as if it's already yours, you begin to anchor it into existence. Picture it vividly. The joy, the love, the security, the shared purpose. This is the frequency that reshapes reality, not through force, but through resonance. Your guides are showing a path that leads to union, not just with a person, but with a shared passion that thrives between two souls. You may find yourself building something significant with another, a project, a business, or a lifestyle that reflects mutual devotion. This is a partnership that magnetizes prosperity not through hustle, but through harmony. It could be through shared talents, joint creativity, or synchronized effort that feels as natural as breathing. The Knight of Pentacles reminds you that success blooms from persistence and trust in the process, while the Two of Cups whispers of a love that doubles as a foundation for abundance. This isn't just romance, it's purpose with a heartbeat. As your fortune spins into motion, you're being reminded to root yourself. When you are grounded, your intuitive voice becomes the loudest in the room. It's your inner compass, the one that says, "Turn here," even when logic protests. But that compass only activates when you're present. Your thoughts are not just passing clouds, they're navigation tools. If you silence the chaos long enough to feel, not think, your way forward, you'll discover life guiding you with uncanny precision. But the challenge? The ego. That ancient part of you that fears the unknown and clings to repetition. It wants you to stay still, to stay safe, to stay small. But your spirit is here to grow, to create, to love deeply and unapologetically. Imagine your confidence as the ignition switch to everything you're asking for. Without it, even the most perfect manifestation could knock on your door and you'd hesitate to answer. Your angels are urging you to nurture that spark of self-trust. Confidence isn't arrogance, it's clarity. It's knowing what lights you up, what you stand for, and what you're capable of. Want love? Learn the rhythms of the heart. Want success? Study the pulse of your passion. The more knowledge you gather, the more grounded your certainty becomes. And that certainty is what opens doors. You were never meant to blend in. Your authenticity, the way you speak, dress, laugh, create, is your soul's signature. The more you honor it, the more freedom flows in, financial and otherwise. A wave of movement is also approaching, both literal and energetic. Travel, relocation, or a significant shift in scenery is on the cards. This journey isn't just about the destination, it's about expanding your perspective. With every mile, you're shedding old beliefs and breathing in new possibilities. Whether it's a weekend away or a complete change of scenery, it refreshes your spirit like rain on a dry garden. And still, there's a quiet whisper in the background. Listen. Your intuition will be your shield and your sword in the days ahead. A new presence may enter your life, and your body will speak before your mind does. That strange feeling in your gut? That chill down your spine? That's your spirit alerting you. Trust it. The more you say, "I feel," rather than "I think," the more aligned your decisions become. The universe is sculpting your path using your emotions as a chisel. Your job is simply to follow the sculpted lines. Right now, you are rising. You are stepping into the version of yourself that creates with ease, attracts without chasing, and loves without fear. The affirmation to anchor all this is, "I feel abundant and live a rich life right now. Not tomorrow, not when everything is perfect, but now, because joy, presence, and gratitude are the currency of miracles. Say it until it feels like truth, and truth will become your experience. Finally, your spirit guides leave you with a gentle nudge. Love is the reason. Every person you meet, every twist in the path, every conversation is wrapped in the energy of love's deeper lesson. Maybe it's to awaken you. Maybe it's to soften you. Maybe it's to show you your own light reflected in another. When you shift your question from, "Why is this happening?" to "What love is this showing me?" everything begins to make sense. You are a mirror and a magnet. Keep choosing love and watch as it transforms your world from the inside out. Let's see what the tarot has in store for you today. Pisces, today's energy arrives with a sense of a door unlocking, quietly at first, then unmistakably. There is movement around you in both the material and emotional realms, as if life is placing long-awaited answers in your hands. Your intuition is heightened, your heart feels more awake, and several truths, even those delayed, are finally ready to reveal themselves. Let's explore how today's 8 tarot cards guide your path. Card 1, Ace of Pentacles. The Ace of Pentacles opens today's reading with a surge of promising new beginnings. For you, Pisces, this card doesn't simply speak of money, it speaks of foundation. You felt for a long time that something meant for you is delayed, opportunities that slipped away, promises that never came to fruition, paths that seemed blocked by timing. Today, however, the Ace signals the return of movement. You may find that a job opportunity, a financial breakthrough, or an unexpected offer arrives. But even more importantly, this card announces a new seed, a project, relationship, or inner dream finally taking root. This is not random luck. It is justice arriving in physical form. Card 2, Justice. Justice follows, emphasizing that the shifts around you are not coincidences. They are karmic alignments. Pisces, you've endured your share of unfair treatment, misunderstandings, and people who underestimated you. Justice appears today to balance the scales. Expect a realization, a truth spoken aloud, or clarity in a situation that has been weighing on your heart. This card also protects your energy from envy, hidden intentions, or people who drained you emotionally. Justice stands as a shield, ensuring that anything unfolding today, especially in love and career, is rightfully yours. Card 3, The World. The World marks the closing of an old cycle and the unmistakable start of a new one. Pisces, you've been in transition for months, but today the energy becomes concrete. You may feel a sudden shift in perspective, a desire to move, travel, change your environment, or begin something bold. The World also brings recognition. Someone sees your value, admires your growth, and is inspired by the path you're building. For some Pisces, this is the moment when destiny brings two people into alignment after time apart. For others, it is the moment life crowns your efforts with real, tangible success. Card 4, The Hermit. The Hermit reminds you that someone has been silent, not because they don't care, but because they have been processing something deep. Pisces, there is a person who has taken far too long to acknowledge their feelings, and today their energy resurfaces in your spiritual field. The Hermit indicates that this person has been reflecting on what you represent in their life and discovering truths they avoided. Their contemplation leads to a decision, a confession, or a step toward you. At the same time, the Hermit encourages you to trust your inner guidance. Answers you've been seeking are already rising from within. Card 5, King of Swords. The King of Swords brings resolution. Today you gain mental sharpness, clarity, and the ability to make a final decision about something that has been consuming your emotions. Pisces is a sign of deep feeling, but today you think with precision. You may cut away an illusion, communicate a boundary, or finalize an important task. This energy also reflects someone who wants to approach you seriously, someone who knows they must come with honesty, stability, and a plan. Prepare for straightforward conversations and a clearing of emotional fog. Card 6, Death. Death does not bring fear today. It brings liberation. Pisces, something in your life has reached its end. An unhealthy dynamic, a draining connection, or an inner pattern that held you back. Death signals a powerful transformation, especially for someone who loves you. This person is undergoing emotional rebirth, realizing what they stand to lose if they remain silent. You may hear from someone who experienced a sudden awakening about you. In your personal life, death urges you to release whatever pain or memory still binds you to the past. You are crossing the threshold of a new destiny. Card 7, Page of Cups. Fresh emotional energy enters through the Page of Cups. Today brings a message, unexpected, sincere, and emotionally charged. For some Pisces, this is a new love appearing when you least expect it. For others, it is someone from the past feeling compelled to speak after realizing what you truly meant to them. The page brings surprise, softness, romantic gestures, and emotional vulnerability. It represents someone wanting to understand you better, reconnect with you, or offer you something heartfelt. Stay open. You are stepping into a season where your heart receives what it longed for. Card 8, The Lovers. The Lovers conclude the reading with a radiant truth. Pisces, a fated connection is awakening. Whether this is a new soul arriving or a familiar soul returning transformed, there is a powerful emotional decision ahead. This card shows that someone sees you as their emotional home. They value you deeply, even if they struggled to show it. The Lovers confirm harmony, mutual desire, and a choice that unites two destinies. What felt stagnant now begins to move. What felt uncertain becomes defined. Today's reading wraps you in themes of restoration, clarity, and karmic renewal. The Ace of Pentacles and Justice open the way for long-delayed blessings, the World and Death usher in profound transformation, and the Hermit, Page of Cups, and Lovers bring emotional revelations that shift everything. Pisces, you are stepping into a cycle where truth, opportunity, and love align in your favor. Trust the timing, trust the messages arriving, and trust that what is meant for you is now preparing to arrive with unmistakable purpose. Now we will tell you how it will go with money and luck, but first remember to give us a like, subscribe to the channel, and activate notifications. This helps us a lot, and so you never miss your daily reading. Money and luck. Today's financial energy for Pisces unfolds with a spark of new opportunity. The Ace of Pentacles from the original reading continues to influence you, but now it takes on a more grounded meaning. You may feel as if something is beginning to click, an idea, a financial plan, or an investment that once felt distant suddenly feels tangible. This is a sign that the universe is not just opening doors, but giving you the confidence to walk through them. There is also a karmic undertone to your money sector today, thanks to the Justice card. If you felt that equity or fairness has been absent in your financial life, prepare for the pendulum to swing in your favor. Unexpected refunds, approvals, or opportunities may arrive, not because of luck alone, but because of the consistency and intention you've put into your efforts. The energy suggests that today you may receive confirmation that a long-standing issue related to money is finally resolving. The World card adds a global or expansive layer to your financial potential. Some Pisces may be exploring new income streams online, considering remote work, or thinking about launching a project that reaches beyond their immediate surroundings. This card supports any ambition that broadens your impact, whether through e-commerce, content creation, consulting, or freelance ventures. You may feel compelled to think bigger than usual, and you should. However, the Hermit reminds you not to rush. While new income paths are opening, thoughtful planning is still required. You may need time alone to strategize, research options, or check that your instincts align with your financial decisions. This is not a day of impulse spending, but of wise refinement. Trust that reflection is part of abundance. The King of Swords brings clarity into your money choices. If you've been wavering on whether to save or spend, invest or wait, this card sharpens your focus. You're in a position to make intelligent decisions that cut through confusion. It may be beneficial to review contracts, renegotiate terms, or outline financial boundaries with renewed certainty. Finally, death signifies the end of a draining financial phase. Perhaps a recurring payment ends, a debt clears, or you finally detach from an income source that no longer serves your growth. What leaves now frees up space for something far more rewarding. Let this transformation unfold naturally. You're stepping into a period of financial rebirth. The tarot gives you your lucky number. Your lucky numbers for November 30th are 63, 21, 36, 97, 40, 42. Daily love. In love, Pisces, today's energy feels charged with fate and emotional awakening. The Lover's card still echoes strongly, but now it reveals deeper layers. Someone is recognizing your worth with a clarity they lacked before. You may feel emotionally magnetic today, drawing interest from someone who sees you as uniquely irreplaceable. The Page of Cups suggests that communication in love may surprise you. For singles, this could be a message or gesture that feels sweet, tender, and sincere. Someone may want to explore a connection with you in a fresh and innocent way. If you're reconnecting with a past love, this card brings vulnerability, an honest confession that feels long overdue. Justice appears again as a reminder that balance is finally being restored in your emotional life. If you felt abandoned, misunderstood, or undervalued by someone, today may bring a moment of clarity or apology. If you've been giving more than you've received, you'll start to see reciprocity take form. The Hermit indicates someone has spent time in deep emotional reflection regarding you. This person may have been distant, not because they didn't care, but because they were processing their own fears, wounds, or responsibilities. Today, the energy shows them emerging from that internal cave, more aware of what you mean to them. Death reveals transformation in matters of the heart. A relationship or connection may evolve in a powerful way, shedding old patterns and stepping into emotional truth. Whether this means letting go of an unhealthy tie or welcoming a reborn version of a bond, this change is necessary and deeply healing. The world suggests a cycle in love is completing. For committed Pisces, this card can represent taking the next step, moving in, planning a future, or redefining your relationship in a meaningful way. For others, it marks the end of heartbreak and the beginning of emotional wholeness. Something long promised is finally arriving. At work energy for Pisces today feels expansive and precise at the same time. The World card encourages you to consider how your professional skills can impact others beyond your current environment. This may be the day you recognize that your talents deserve a larger stage, whether that means expanding your portfolio or stepping into a leadership role. The Ace of Pentacles highlights new professional opportunities emerging. You may be offered a task, project, or position that boosts both your income and your confidence. Something in your work life is starting fresh, and the timing is aligned with your readiness to step into a larger version of yourself. The King of Swords provides the clarity you need to make strategic decisions. You may have tough conversations about workload, boundaries, or expectations. This card encourages straightforward communication. Today is ideal for presenting ideas, negotiating terms, or asserting your needs in a respectful but firm manner. The Hermit brings introspection into your work approach. You may be refining your methods, analyzing your goals, or questioning whether your current environment truly supports your growth. This reflective energy helps you identify what adjustments are needed before you take your next professional leap. Justice plays a significant role in your workplace today. If you felt overlooked or unfairly treated, new recognition or restored fairness could come into play. This card also reminds you to operate with integrity. Your professionalism today contributes to future opportunities. Death signals the end of a limiting work cycle. Whether you're transitioning roles, completing a major project, or releasing old habits that held you back, this shift is transformative. You're preparing to enter a stage where your skills can thrive without resistance. Health-wise, Pisces, today brings energy of renewal. The Ace of Pentacles encourages you to focus on strengthening your physical foundation, nutrition, hydration, sleep, and routines. You may feel motivated to establish habits that support long-term vitality rather than short bursts of discipline. The Hermit suggests a need for quiet moments that recalibrate your mental and emotional well-being. Meditation, journaling, or intentional solitude can bring clarity and calm. Allow yourself time to disconnect from external noise and reconnect with your inner guidance. Death represents transformation in your health journey. Perhaps you're ready to leave behind an unhealthy habit or emotional pattern affecting your body. This card brings the courage to commit to change, not through force, but through understanding what your body and spirit truly need. The world adds energy of completion and achievement. A wellness goal may be reached, or you may feel a boost in your confidence as you see progress. This card also encourages holistic healing, mind, body, and spirit working in synergy. Justice appears once more, urging you to balance your lifestyle. You may need to adjust your routines, diet, or rest cycles to align with what your body requires. Fairness toward yourself, especially in rest and self-compassion, is essential today. The Page of Cups brings lightness and emotional healing. Your heart may feel more open or inspired, which directly uplifts your physical state. Creative expression, affection, and joyful activities can be especially soothing today. Family and friends. Family matters today carry a tone of reconnection and resolution. The Page of Cups suggests tender moments, heartfelt exchanges, or unexpected support from someone in your household or family circle. You may receive news that softens the atmosphere or brings a sense of unity. The Justice card indicates fairness returning to family dynamics. If there has been tension, miscommunication, or imbalance, today may present an opportunity for truth and healing. A long-standing misunderstanding may finally be cleared. The Hermit points to someone in your family who has been quiet or withdrawn. This withdrawal is not rejection, it's introspection. They may come forward with clarity or a desire to strengthen the relationship, especially if they've recently undergone personal growth. Death suggests a major shift within family structure or emotional dynamics. This could be the end of old patterns, generational burdens, or unresolved issues. Transformation within your family circle brings relief and new beginnings. The world highlights celebration, milestones, or shared accomplishments. You and your loved ones may feel proud of something achieved together or individually. This card also signifies expanding family bonds, perhaps through reconciliation or new connections. Finally, the Ace of Pentacles brings grounding energy. Practical support, financial, logistical, or emotional, may form the foundation of a more stable family environment. You may feel that a fresh chapter is beginning at home with renewed optimism. Compatibility. Today, Pisces, your most harmonious connections come from signs that mirror your emotional depth and intuitive complexity. Cancer is the strongest match for you today. Their nurturing energy harmonizes perfectly with your sensitivity, creating a sense of emotional safety that feels healing and familiar. Scorpio also aligns well with you. Their intensity matches your depth, and together you can dive into meaningful conversations that transform both of you. Scorpio understands your silences, your dreams, and your need for emotional honesty. Taurus provides grounding today. Their steady, reliable nature can stabilize your emotions and help you feel supported. Together, you balance practicality and intuition, creating a peaceful rhythm. Capricorn adds structure and direction to your day. Their disciplined approach can inspire you to take action on your dreams. Though different in temperament, you complement each other in productive ways. Libra brings harmony and softness. Their diplomatic energy helps smooth any emotional roughness, offering companionship that feels light yet genuine. Libra reminds you of the beauty in balance. Finally, Virgo, your opposite sign, challenges you in all the right ways. Their careful nature pushes you to refine your ideas, while your emotional intelligence helps them relax. Today, your dynamic with Virgo can be surprisingly supportive and enlightening. Your lucky color today. Pearl white is your power color today, symbolizing clarity, purity, and the beginning of a fresh emotional chapter. Wearing or visualizing this color can help you maintain emotional balance while attracting supportive, honest energy. The phrase of the day. Transformation begins the moment you decide that your future deserves more than your past has offered. Thank you so much for spending this moment with me. Remember, the stars can guide your way, but only you have the power to walk it and make it amazing. If this reading resonated with you, I'd love it if you could like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I truly enjoy hearing from you. I'll see you tomorrow, right here on Zodiac Attraction, where we'll continue discovering your incredible destiny together. Until then, keep shining.